Russia interference? Really? They still trying to play that card? What is going on, everybody? I am Ty Smith. Welcome to my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I thank you guys all for taking time out of your day to view my content. I really do appreciate it. Do me a favor though, make sure you follow me on all the platforms you see listed up here and down here. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you, and it can also push my content out in the algorithm of YouTube world to help the channel as well, all right? And also, folks, hitting this like button right here helps my content consistently be recommended to you, okay? It's not about just, oh, you like the video or you like me. The thumbs up button literally should say, recommend Ty content to me, is what it should say, okay? So yeah, just make sure you do that, folks. I'm gonna ask you again at the end of this video, so yeah, be ready for it. All right, folks, again, I thank y'all for being here. Oh my God, y'all, this is really getting ridiculous now. But what I wanna tell y'all before we even get into it is that the way that Mark Rubio handled himself in this particular video, I like this. This is what people that are on the Republican side should be doing. Learn how to fight. Learn how to throw shots back at them. Learn how to catch them up and play them and beat them at their own game. That's what they should do. Instead of just being, well, we are going to just take the high road and let them just keep punching us. And no, learn how to punch back and punch back harder. That's what Trump says. I say the same thing. I said, if you were to attack me, you cannot say and get pissed off on how I attack you back. You push me on my shoulder and I knock all your teeth out your mouth, that's your fault. You never should have pushed me. Well, it was just a finger. I don't care. It's just your teeth. Plain and simple. Anyway, y'all have to watch this exchange right here, and I absolutely love it, and we're going to go through it, and I'm going to dissect some stuff. So if you are somebody that you don't like me pausing, then I would recommend you go over to MSNBC and watch this exchange between Mark Rubio and this news host yourself. This is the news hostess, by the way, who Vivek completely annihilated her, and she just sat there and did that one evil smile, and he tore her to pieces, y'all. I'm telling you. But anyway, let's get ready to get to the situation at hand. I'm going to bring it up for you guys. Check this out. The conversation here is going to be about accepting the election results coming 2024, but watch how conniving and sneaky they can be with this. So check this out. All right, here we go.
Course, negotiate it, but let me look forward. Will you accept the election results of 2024 no matter what happens, Senator?
No matter what happens? No, if it's an unfair election, I think it's going to be contested by either side.
Senator, no matter who wins.
I think you're asking the wrong person. The Democrats are the ones that have opposed every Republican victory since 2000. Every single one. It's Hillary Clinton.
No Democrat has refused to concede. Hillary Clinton conceded. Senator, will you accept the election?
No, she did not.
Hillary Clinton said the election was stolen from her and that Trump was illegitimate. Kamala Harris agreed.
Senator,
we have Democrats now.
Senator, she conceded the election. She said that Trump was illegitimate. She said that the election had been stolen. Kamala Harris agreed. By the way, there are Democrats serving in Congress today who in 2004 voted not to certify the Ohio electors because they said those machines had been tampered with. And you have Democrats now saying they won't certify 2024 because Trump is an insurrectionist and ineligible to hold office. So you need to ask them. I think have you ever asked a Democrat this question on your show? Senator.
Y'all, the way Mark Rubio is doing this right here, that's exactly how I am in a lot of debates. I am going to get my point out, and you're trying to cut me off. Y'all hear the snake in there? Pay attention to the rest of this video. All through this video, you're going to hear the fangs getting ready to come out. I love that he's doing this. This is what we need to do. Hammer your point home. Don't let them derail you by trying. Ty, no, listen, Ty. I'm going to steady talk, and the only difference is I get louder. I want to get my point across, and I know that just by you trying to insert that Senator, or Ty, instantly you want me to focus on the fact that you're calling my name to derail me from my train of thought. That's what they're good at doing, but I'm glad he is sticking to his guns on this particular matter right here, and I know y'all enjoying this well. Let me go back a little bit. I told you I'm going to be pausing.
Senator, she conceded the election. fair election. I think it's going to
No
be
matter
contested
who
by either
wins.
side.
Senator, no matter who
why don't
wins.
I think you're asking the wrong person. The Democrats are the ones that have opposed every Republican victory since 2000. Every single one. It's Hillary
No
Clinton
Democrat
said
has
that,
refused to concede. Hillary Clinton conceded. Senator, will you accept the election results?
Hillary Clinton said the election was stolen from her and that Trump was
But she
illegitimate.
conceded.
Kamala Harris agreed.
Senator, she
We have
conceded
Democrats
the election.
now.
Senator, she conceded
she
the
said-
election and
She said
attended
that
the inauguration.
she said that Trump was illegitimate. She said that the election had been stolen. Kamala Harris agreed. By the way, there are Democrats serving in Congress today who in 2004 voted not to certify the Ohio electors because they said those machines had been tampered with. And you have Democrats now saying they won't certify 2024 because Trump is an insurrectionist and ineligible to hold office. So you need to ask them. I think have you ever asked a Democrat this question on your show?
Senator,
Look how she avoiding that question. Senator, have you ever asked a Democrat? Have you ever asked a Democrat that question? Have you? Have you? And last time I checked, y'all remember when George Bush whipped Al Gore butt? Y'all remember that? What did Al Gore do? He wanted a recount. Everybody's like, okay, cool. Do a recount. He still lost.
I bet you've never asked a Democrat that question.
Senator, you vote.
Look how she answer that question. Answer that question. See, I'm
now saying they won't certify 2024 because Trump is an insurrectionist and ineligible to hold office. So you need to ask them. I think have you ever asked a Democrat this question on your show?
Yes. Look, she ain't hearing nothing he's saying. She's not hearing anything that he's saying. That's it. I'm not hearing anything you're saying. All I know is that my job is to derail you. I'm not trying to hear anything you're saying, Senator. That's what I'm saying. I would love to be like, can you answer my question? Are you going to ask any Democrats that question? Will you ask a Democrat that question? Senator, will you ask a Democrat that question? Senator, will you ask a Democrat that question? I don't care if the interview don't go on, folks. I'm going to stick to it. Are you going to ask any Democrats that question? Are you going to ask Stacey Abrams? Are you going to ask? She's still thinking that she won Georgia.
Senator,
I bet you've never asked a Democrat that question.
Senator, you voted to certify the 2020 election, and here is what you said on that day that you voted to certify the 2020 election.
Yeah. Democracy is held together by people's confidence in the election and their willingness to abide by its results.
I'm going to go ahead and let this commercial play a little bit, but we know why. We all know why that happened right there. It's simply because you have no choice but to. He pretty much had no choice but to. Oh, wow, I'm disappearing there. YouTube, y'all getting mad at me? You're not going to be slick on this YouTube. I got ways to get around, y'all. Y'all not going to try to get me with that. Anyway, I'm getting ready to let this commercial play, folks. Remember I told y'all about the whole derailing trying to make you lose your train of thought? We all know that with this video right here, they're going to try to take things out of context because she's not going to let that whole video play out on what he said. But hopefully he's going to be able to clarify this because that's what they're good for doing. They show a small little clip to take things out of context so they can leave you with a certain train of thought. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is what they don't want to do. They don't want you to think. They just want to feel you. They the type that lay food before you and just tell you to eat. Don't ask what it is, just eat it. Will it harm me though? Just eat it. But will it make me sick? Just eat it. Does it taste good? Just eat it. What is it? Just eat it. Is it hot? Just eat it. Is it cold? Just eat it. Is it something that I may have an allergic reaction to it to where it may cause some asphyxiation? Just eat it. That's what they do when they give you a short clip of something without giving you no context of telling you what it is or why they played that. So anyway, let's get ready to bring this back up and continue on forth with it.
To abide by its results.
So by your own definition, are Donald Trump's claims undermining Americans' confidence in democracy, given that he has not conceded the last election and he just said in recent days twice that he won Minnesota, Senator?
I think what undermines people's confidence in the election is when you have places like Wisconsin with over 500 illegal drop box locations, when you have places like Georgia where liberal groups are paying people $10 per vote. No, but listen, what undermines elections is when NBC News and every major news outlet in America in 2020 censored the Biden laptop story, which turned out to be true, not Russian misinformation, unprecedented.
Which MSNBC was part of that? I'm just keeping it real. MSNBC, Fox. I mean, well, Tucker did a good job bringing it out. Fox, but some of them on Fox, they pretty much avoided it as well. MSNBC, CNN, PBS, a lot of those news networks Completely, oh, this is just Russia. Russia collusion. Russia. This is a Russia. Trump is working with Russia. Russia. And now they're doing the same exact thing again right now. They are saying right now, currently as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, that Russia is trying to get President Trump back into the White House. Why? Putin clearly said when he interviewed with Tucker, he said he don't want Trump to win. He said what's going on right now in America is laughable. It's a joke. He said Biden is weak, and he said he hoped Biden's win again because he see America as being weak under Biden. He don't want Trump to win, but yet he's gonna come into collude. He's gonna collude to get Trump to be president, knowing that Trump pretty much asserts his dominance over Russia and Putin. You don't believe me? Right now, y'all can go type in Donald Trump shakes Putin's hand. Watch how Trump does it. Trump shakes his hand and pulls him towards him. What? Biden, who hand am I supposed to shake? Hey, tells me right here, go shake hands with Putin. Oh, I was Putin the other day. Come on now. Come on. Why would he want Trump to win, knowing that Trump asserts his authority, his dominance over him? That's why he said, let Biden win again so I can keep doing what I'm doing. Anyway.
Only you couldn't even use, and every major news outlet in America in 2020 censored the Biden laptop story, which turned out to be true, not Russian misinformation, unprecedented. Only you couldn't even talk about it on social media. They would deplatform you. People look at all this. They look.
Y'all hear that snake? Listen to that snake coming out of her. Watch.
Only you couldn't even talk about it on social media. They would deplatform you. People look at all this. They look at what happened in Arizona.
She darn near has a rattler. She might as well get a jeez. Don't go near that. That's danger. Let's hear it one more time.
Even talk about it on social media. They would deplatform you. People look at all this. They look at what happened in Arizona. 200,000 ballots that had the signatures didn't match. People will lose confidence, and it opens the door to this.
I have to jump in here, Senator. You voted to certify the election, and
because at that stage in the process, you have no options.
Senator, you voted to certify the election. Nothing has been censored on this program. Hillary.
Lies. Yes, oh my, y'all come. Do y'all? They would look what she's doing right now. They would literally look a lot of you guys in the face and say, nobody said that you have to wear a mask. Nobody said that you have to be 6 feet apart. Nobody said that it's misinformation if you say that the masks don't. Man, come on, y'all can't be that ignorant. Okay.
Clinton
did you guys cover the laptop for Joe Biden in 2020?
Absolutely, we covered the program. Hillary Clinton.
Did you guys cover the laptop for Joe Biden in 2020?
Absolutely, we covered the laptop.
It was bad. You couldn't even talk about it in social media.
Chris Krebs, the top election official,
you couldn't talk about it in social media. It'd be deplatformed.
Yes, you would. He is absolutely correct. Those that watch my channel, y'all, how many times did I have a video up about the Hunter Biden laptop and everything like that? And while we were filming it and talking about it live, boop, YouTube pulled it. Misinformation, disinformation. We know that they work with Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook to completely destroy anybody talking about the laptop or the C-19. And Mark Zuckerberg admitted it.
You couldn't even talk about it because they said it was Russian disinformation.
Senator Rubio,
voters in many cases didn't even hear about it because it was blacked out by the media.
We did cover the election, and just to note that
he didn't say
Chris Krebs, who was a top Trump election official, called it the safest.
Look how I love it. She said, yes, we did. We did cover the election. You're not slick. We're not talking about the election. We are talking about you didn't cover the Hunter Biden stories. See, y'all, look, this is what I'm talking about. Watch this.
2020.
Look, you're talking about Hunter.
Hillary Clinton.
Did you guys cover the laptop for Joe Biden in 2020?
Did you cover the laptop for Joe Biden in 2020? Watch how she flip it and go say, we did cover the election. See, it's a trick that they do to you psychologically because it'll make you think that this whole time they were talking about the election and not this Joe Biden's laptop.
Absolutely, we covered the laptop.
See, absolutely, we covered the laptop. Watch this.
Even talk about it in social media.
Chris Krebs, the top
election official,
you couldn't talk about it in
social media. It'd be deplatformed. You couldn't even talk about it because they said it was Russian disinformation.
Senator Rubio,
voters in many cases didn't even hear about it because it was blacked out by the media.
We did cover the election, and
we're talking about the laptop. What are you talking about the election now for? We're talking about the laptop.
Just to note that Chris Krebs, who was a top Trump election official,
so I'm glad he said, yeah, you covered the election, yes, but you didn't cover the laptop.
Called it the safest and most secure election in recent history. Senator Rubio, we are out of time.
Of course we are, but I'm telling you that if it's unfair, we are going to do the same thing Democrats do. We're going to use lawyers to go to court and point out the fact that states are not following their own election laws.
But the Democrats,
hopefully we'll have a fair election, and it'll be unquestioned.
Senator, all those cases were brought.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention again to the wording. She said, such and such said it was the safest election. We're not talking about safest. We're saying fair. Fair. That's why a lot of Americans believe that the integrity of our elections sucks. Nobody said it's not safe. We're saying is it fair? See what I'm saying? Look how she flipped it again. They said it was the safest. We didn't say it wasn't the safest. We saying fair elections.
To court cases and lost, and there was no proof that there was any widespread fraud, as you know. But I appreciate.
I never used the word widespread fraud.
Got her. Got her. Got her.
I'm
Look at her. Rock about Bob. Got her.
As you know. But and lost, and there was no proof that there was any widespread fraud, as you know.
You see the projection and the gaslighting? See, guys, I do this thing where I deal with patients, okay? And a lot of times I have patients that would sort of project. So let me give you an example. I can say to one of my patients, hey, so I heard that there were some, you might have had a little bit of issues going on today. I wasn't being mean to anybody. What? Well, I never said you were being mean to anybody. Well, so what made you say you wasn't being mean to anybody? I just said I heard that you had a little bit of some issues today. I'm up here in my mind. I could be thinking about what's going on with them physiologically. But they're turning around. I wasn't being mean to anybody. Huh? So that's what she's literally doing right here. You see what I'm saying? When she tried to turn around and say, they're safe, and there was no widespread fraud. I didn't say nothing about widespread fraud.
Cases and lost, and there was no proof that there was any widespread fraud, as you know. But I appreciate.
I never used the word widespread fraud.
I'm sorry. All right, Senator Rubio, thank you very much. I appreciate your time this morning.
Got her. Ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what I'm talking about right there, is that Mark Rubio is what I'm saying right now. I know a lot of people got their certain feelings and thoughts about him. But to me, in my opinion, Mark Rubio did a really good job here, being able to fire back at them, making them stay on track, making them do exactly what they do to Republicans, do the same thing to Democrats. But we know they're not going to do that. A lot of times I like to have people to actually do things like this because that way you won't have an echo chamber. You know what I mean? Like everybody just agreeing with everything. Everybody saying the same thing. No. I want to know, why aren't you guys doing this to the Democrats as well? They denied the election. They did. But nobody's going after them for it though, right? Oh, only this one, only this one. Anyway, what did y'all think it is? Did you think Mark Rubio did a good job? Whatever the case may be, make sure y'all let me know by leaving in the comments below after this video. Do you think that our election was fair the last time? Do you think that Donald Trump is working with Russia? I mean, y'all answer the question. Just leave it in the comment section. And again, let me just say this. I really do appreciate all the thoughts, the love, the prayers, and all that you guys sent to me through emails and everything like that of that sort. Really do appreciate that. Don't forget, hit this right there before y'all get out of here. And if you have a cellular phone, make sure you let one person today know about this channel and encourage them to subscribe to the channel after checking it out, all right? Whew, these comments are going to be interesting. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.